Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Deptula. The date is August 23rd, 2022, and today I'm going to be presenting my Gallifrey Falls No More project. To start, here's proof that I actually did my work in my journal before making this presentation. Alright, and now that I've gotten that out of the way, here is my presentation. Alright, so of course, the title screen. I'll just get past that. Gallifrey Falls No More. Alright, so first, define problem. So I just outlined 3 important goals. I needed to answer the questions. How will I translate my message, and how will I make my box? So I answered the questions on the left here, and I also provided all of the resources that I used to make this project, or that were suggested to be used. Alright, here's my generate concept. So I basically just translated everything I had in my journal to this. So I just mentioned how we did this project before 2 years ago. And we're just putting a little bit of a twist on it this time with a box. And I wanted to approach this with an aesthetic mindset because of how simple and easy it is to just get everything translated with online tools and all that. So my idea was to do a phone case rather than like an actual box. And I asked Mr. O about it. He said it was okay. Alright, so I chose to make a phone case, obviously. So I'm planning on putting who am I, what do I want on the outside of it, and putting the answers on the inside of it. So yeah. So I also am going to provide the design sketches on the next slide. I also had a couple of steps that I made, so I followed these to a T. I made the concept model in Blender, created each segment in Inkscape, printed each piece in the laser cutter, put it together, and test with my phone, change measurements, and reprint if necessary. Didn't have the time to do that. You'll see in a second. Alright, and so here are my design sketches. You can't really see it super well on the image, but and that's okay. These weren't supposed to look great. I just needed the measurements. That's all I really needed here. And these really helped in the long term. So here's my Blender model that I made. As you can see, I had the front, back, side, and top. It actually came out pretty well for a concept model. I just used like a generic basic wood texture, and Ethan helped me with this. Ethan Miller. And then here it is in Inkscape, so with the actual text on it, with the front and the back. And the frame is supposed to be the part that goes around the outside of it that you can actually snap the phone into. And here's the real deal. So you have the back with the phone, you have the front, and you have the front with the phone. And I think it actually turned out really well. And real quick, I can show it to you. So let me switch scenes here. Here is what it looks like in real life. Very nice. It came out super well. It's designed to fit my phone. So I just snap it in here. It's a little bit finicky, but it's good enough. And as you can see, it fits pretty well with my phone. It's kind of cramming the power button right now. Works on the back. It's pretty lined here as well. Very nice. And so, finally, evaluate solution. So, Hassan said the following to me. The finished product came out nicely. The phone could fit better, and the wood could use staining. So, looking back, I probably should have taken a little bit more accurate measurements. We were kind of on a time rush, but I did the best I could, and I think it came out really well. However, he said the wood could use staining, and that was an idea of mine. But when I got home to try and do it, the can of wood stain was like a brick. And so I compensated by using my dad's gun oil, which I just put a little bit of oil in the wood, give it some depth. And also some credit to people who helped me along the way. Ethan Miller, he helped me with the Blender model. He's pretty proficient in Blender. I'm not, so he helped me a lot. And Mr. Vo helped me with Inkscape and gave me some insight on how to use the laser printer. And he also let me use his classroom a lot after school. Anyway, that's my presentation. Sorry if I went a little bit long, but that's all I have to say. So thank you for watching.